Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ben Corcoran here at Benzel Chess with another quiz video for Deflection. This is quiz number 1. This will be a very short lesson, so yeah, so if you, as long as you know the drill, if you don't, check the intro video so you know what to do in these videos, okay? You ready? Okay, let's go with number 1 out of 6. Okay, here it is white to move. Pause your video. You ready for the answer? Okay then. The answer is queen takes d5. Let's get here. Okay. Queen takes d5. What happens here is the queen is protected. The black queen is protected by this pawn, but the problem is it's being pinned. So if we actually take the queen back after the queen trade, well, then it's going to be game over because we just removed the defender. This rook was actually being this rook right here was being defended by the pawn that was now here. So now we can just go ahead and eat him up, and it's checkmate. Okay, got it good. Next video or next one. Okay, here it is white to move. Pause your video. You ready? Okay, this one should be pretty similar. Right now we see that this bishop is on this diagonal, this rook is on this diagonal, and this knight is protecting the queen. So let's remove the defender, which is knight blocking the vision of the bishop, so we can get the checkmate. So we take the queen, you know, because if he doesn't take us back, we're up a full queen. Well, counting material, actually we got a queen for 2 pieces if he doesn't take us back. But if he does take us back, then we get a checkmate. So, and if you notice, if you don't see it, just take a look at it like this way. He's protecting, and the king's being checked, and all of his spots are being covered. Okay, let's go with number 3 now. This is white to move, so pause your video. You ready? Okay, let's get this over with. The first move, if you haven't paused yet, go ahead. Okay, first move is queen takes knight. Might looks a little bit crazy at first, but we'll see the whole thing happening. The rook is forced to take back because if we look at it, this rook is, protecting the queen. So that's why the king can't take it. So the rook has to take it, but now we got this little Chekaruski here at the back rank. The only way to defend it is the rook comes back, and now you have 2 choices. You can either checkmate this way or checkmate that way. Either way you want is a checkmate. Move either rook is a checkmate. So I choose this one for this one. So there's a checkmate. Okay, let's go with number 4. Okay, here's another white to move. So pause your video. You ready? Okay. Well, with this one, actually it was one of my games that I played, and this person was at least 200 points higher than me at the time. I was 250. I was 1650, and he was exactly 1900. So, or slightly above, something like that. It's around 250 points higher. But he offered me a queen trade. This queen, I forgot what square, but he moved it here because it's protected by the knight. Well, that's what we see, and he wants to offer a queen trade. But the problem here is that the knight's the only protector, so why not throw a deflection out there? The deflection is rook takes. And my opponent just sat there for a while, didn't know if he wanted to play, and he resigned. Why? Well, there's 2 variations that could happen. If he takes my rook, for example, while I take his queen, and that's that. So then he will be down a queen pretty much. Well, something like that. Yeah, he's a lot of material. So But the best way for him is just to take my queen, I take his rook, he takes back, then I take his queen. And now he's just down a bishop. Otherwise, if I count this very quickly, if he takes my rook, I take his queen, it'll be a rook. He will be down a rook, pretty much material. So, I think. Okay, I can't count. But, you see the tactic here? That's the tactic. Okay. Off with number 5. Number 5 here. Okay. Here is white to move. Do you see it? Pause your video. Ready? Okay. The answer is queen takes knight. It looks kind of weird. Why would we sacrifice the queen? Why not use the knight to take the queen? Why not use the knight? It just looks better doing a queen sacrifice. And plus this knight here actually covers these two squares. So that's pretty much how you have to look at it. With the knight taken instead, well, then this square is not being covered. That's the thing. So if the knight takes knight, then we're not covering that square. So that's why we sacrifice with the queen, so we're still covering those two squares. Plus we got this bishop here covering that. So all of these 3 squares are being covered. This one's being covered. This one needs to be attacked right here. So if we look at everything after the queen takes, now we finalize everything. We got here, here, protection, and here. So all squares are covered by the king. No way to take back. It's a checkmate. Okay, number 6. The very last one. Okay, ready for this one? It is white to move. So pause your video. You ready? Okay, here's the answer. The answer is, and queen takes pawn. Okay, and then it will be rook takes. The same thing like one of the previous answers we had. So then we just take here, check from the back rank. Rook has to come back, and then you have either rook could take that rook and it'd be checkmate. We're going to use this one this time. Okay, so, and yeah, okay. So that's it for today. Hope you guys like this video, and stay tuned because the second quiz will be up very soon, or the next video. Thank you.